Hi, my name is Josh Rhodes, owner, founder of Crypto Y'all and Get Paid Daily, a private mentorship and mastermind for people wanting to get into crypto safely and profitably. Now, my story begins in Northwest Alabama, where I grew up basically one generation removed from extreme poverty. Great example, my grandmother had to make spaghetti sauce with ketchup because she just couldn't afford produce and spaghetti sauce out of the jar. So I come from humble beginnings, I guess, but my dad did great as a small business owner to keep my mom and my brother and I out of poverty, but I didn't grow up with financial literacy. So I discovered this crazy book by this crazy guy named Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and read it about 20 years ago, and it changed my life. And while I learned about real estate investing and became a real estate investor, even before the big financial recession of 2008, what I really learned was about assets and productive assets and cash flow. Then fast forward to about 6 years ago, I discovered crypto. And I realized that Robert Kiyosaki had done the same, and I started putting two and two together going, wait a second, the characteristics and the features of this asset class are like real estate. And I dug in and I fell in love. Now, since my discovery of crypto, I've created multiple six-figure crypto wallets over and over again throughout the cycles of the market, utilizing a simple framework that I call the crypto flywheel method. And I want to walk you through it real quick because it's actually a business model that you can use right now, today, for your crypto portfolio. So I wanted to treat my portfolio like a business. I wanted to treat it like my rental portfolio. I didn't want to sabotage my crypto investing with my emotions or bad judgment or bad timing. And so I created the crypto flywheel method. And there are three wealth strategies built into the flywheel method. There's cash flow, there's appreciation, and there's leverage. All three of those things can be activated and animated inside of crypto investing on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis so that you can systematically expand your net worth. And people are always surprised. They're like, you can create cash flow with crypto? And I'm like, yeah, there's actually three primary ways that you can do that. The first is trading bots. That's literally having artificial intelligence doing the buy low, sell high for you throughout the day, all day, without you being glued to the computer screen. Then there's yield farming, and that's where you as a depositor or an investor take your capital, you invest it or deposit it into a decentralized exchange, one of their vehicles called a yield farm. And the thing about decentralized exchanges is that they need liquidity because they're decentralized banks and they're making swaps between currencies all day long, every day, different cryptos for different cryptos, and they need liquidity to make those swaps. Well, every time they make that swap, they charge a little bitty fee. As a matter of fact, Uniswap is the world's largest decentralized exchange, and I think, don't quote me on this, they do like 400 million a month in volume or fees. And so as a yield farmer, you get to be a liquidity provider. You get to add liquidity and get paid daily an annual percentage yield as trade-off for you providing liquidity to that machine that is making all the swaps, and you get to share in a democratized way in the revenue that they're creating. A third way that you can generate passive income or cash flow with crypto is through NFT mining. And that's where you own a non-fungible token, or it's basically a crypto deed to a certain property or ownership in a revenue stream. Take, for example, a real world asset like a 180-door commercial rental property, an apartment complex. And you own an NFT that's worth, I don't know, 1% of that. And then you get a daily income check from the rental income that that property creates. Or maybe you own an NFT that gives you rights to a certain percentage of revenue of a Bitcoin mining farm in Paraguay that has low electricity costs, but so their profitability is really high, and they have Bitcoin mining rigs happening all the time, every day. It's completely passive. You don't have to own the whole farm or the whole Bitcoin mining rig. You can just own an NFT in your wallet that gives you access to that revenue. So those are three examples of cash flow in the crypto flywheel. Now, after we create daily cash flow, right? We can go in and harvest that cash flow daily because it's blockchain, or weekly sometimes, but we can use the power of compound interest. And we can take that almost like house money and move it down the flywheel to buy accretive crypto assets, blue chips, things that have utilities and use cases in the real world, just like every other technology that we see emerging, like artificial intelligence, for example. And we can buy or invest in the cryptos that we believe in, that we've done our research in, using the house money from the cash flow part of the flywheel. those accretive assets are what turn into incredible net worth opportunities, because crypto is the only asset class where you can buy these investments or invest in these assets and have massive upside return possibilities because of the low market cap compared to stock markets and real estate markets, etc. So the lower the market cap, the higher the potential upside. And then, just like in real estate, we can use our crypto net worth, our portfolio, as leverage to go buy more cash flowing assets. As a matter of fact, during the last bull market, I used my Bitcoin as leverage or collateral to buy 2 rental properties in the real world. So you don't even have to stay in crypto with your crypto. You can go invest and leverage it in other cash flowing opportunities, buy a website business, do other things without necessarily selling all your crypto. You can build your wealth with cash flow, appreciation, and leverage. And ultimately, what crypto is supposed to be is an asset class that you use for time freedom, for financial freedom, for dream freedom, for destiny, for taking matters into your own hands and controlling your own autonomous outcomes. That's what we want to achieve with crypto. So I have an invitation for you. I came from humble beginnings, and for about 6 years, I've been learning the ropes, bruising my elbows and my knees, and taking the scratches and kind of being my own crash test dummy. And I was always hungry for a community, an investment club, a training program, a mentorship that I could be a part of that merges hospitality with the greatest financial technology in history, which is crypto. And so what I did is I did it myself. I started Crypto Y'all. Crypto Y'all is about friends who can help each other make great financial moves and be aware of what's going on in the crypto market at all times. And so I started this program, a private mentorship and training program called Get Paid Daily, to help you cash flow, earn more appreciation, and use it as leverage to get more cash flow and increase your net worth. Get Paid Daily has an open enrollment periodically. It's a application only, and the biggest requirement is you have to talk to me first. So right now I have 5 slots open. Specifically, if you're watching this video, I have 5 slots. I usually get about 200 applications a month. I want to invite you to go to cryptoyall.co/crypto farming. cryptoyall.co/crypto farming. Fill out my little application. It's short and sweet, take you a minute to fill it out. And then after that, it's going to redirect you to a scheduler. That's my calendar. I want to talk to you. Let's get on a phone call, see if it's a good fit. And if it is, I'll invite you to my private mentorship and training program. If not, I promise I'll point you in a better direction that suits your lifestyle. I hope to talk to you soon.